I just flipped the Steph Curry rookie auto for a profit, and I want to take you behind the scenes on how I did that. I was looking at different auctions, and this one I actually found on PWCC. At the time that I was looking at it, I saw this was a serial numbered out of 199, so it's a more rare or limited version of Steph Curry's rookie. It was graded a BGS 9, which for me is just okay. I would love a 9.5, obviously, or a 10. But I did like that there were not many graded higher than this one. And it was only going for about $600. That's really what caught my attention. And this was, again, the last night of the auction. As you probably know, most of my recent flips have come from the flip list, where I scrape web data for sales and look for trends. And that's how on my blog you can read about how I found the 89 Flair Ken Griffey Rookie Jr. PSA 10. And I bought one, sold it for a profit, to buy another one, and sold that one for a profit, and did it again. But this one was more of like a happenstance. I just happened to find this one. So it was going for 600, so I did a quick search, and I saw that on PWCC, this exact card had previously sold just 2 months earlier for about $1,500. And so I knew, there was some demand for it well above the $600 that I was paying, even if the market had softened a little bit, especially with the end of the NBA season and getting into off season. Sometimes the demand for cards and prices go down. So I ended up putting, and I went ahead and listed it on eBay. I listed it for about $1,500. Buy it now. I generally do fixed price listings, and I tried to make it priced like close to where it had previously sold. So if someone wanted to buy it now and get it for that price, they definitely could. And then I also accept best offers. So it took about 30 days, but I got an offer that I was willing to accept. Sometimes you get a lot of lowball offers. This one came in right at $1,180. I would have loved $1,250, but again, once you get profit, don't be greedy. I usually just take a profit and move on to the next one. So someone sent me this offer unsolicited. Now you'll see here, I do pay for the eBay store fees so that I can send offers as well as advertise my listings. So this listing was advertised. I paid a 5% additional fee for when it sold to get more people to see my listing. That helps it sell faster. I definitely think it's worth it. So if you're looking to sell on eBay, I recommended fixed price, best offer listings, and I do promote mine. It seems to be that's just part of the fixed cost of doing business on eBay these days. So I want to give you behind the scenes on this. So the buyer bought it for $1,180. Cost $30 shipping. I probably should have charged more shipping and insurance for this one. I'll show you here at the end. And then eBay collects sales tax of $99.83 for this one. If you had shipped the card directly to your own PWCC vault, as a buyer, you would not have to pay sales tax because Oregon is a 0% sales tax state. This is not legal or financial advice. Check with your accountant. But there are ways to not pay sales tax if you ship it to a state like Oregon. So the $99 I don't see, but you can see that eBay fees are generally close to 15%. So they call it a transaction fee here. And then because I did advertise this one, there's an additional 5% fee. So after all is said and done, I get $970 out of this, and then I have to ship it. So PWCC, I paid to store the card there. I actually paid a 3% fee of the value of the card by doing that. Because I sold it within 90 days, it goes down to 1% after 90 days. I wish they just charged a flat fee. I don't know why if I flip a card faster, they charge me more. But then they ship it and they insure it. And for anything over $1,000, I love that PWCC does this for me. And I'll talk about that in a second. But as you can see, after all is said and done, I made $209 on this flip. It's a great looking card. I loved kind of the chase of finding it and then selling it. But let me show you what I love about paying PWCC to do all the shipping. So when a card sells, I can be anywhere in the world on vacation, and I don't have to worry about fulfilling it. If a card is worth more than $1,000, it's actually more complicated to ship with UPS and FedEx. You can't take it to like a UPS store or FedEx store. You have to go to the main hubs and fill out some paperwork. It's a total pain. So PWCC manages all of that for me. When it sells, I just put in the address and tell them when to send it, and I can be on vacation and I know they're going to take care of it. So to me, PWCC fees are more than worth it to have them manage all the shipping for me, as well as to store the cards and avoid sales tax. So if you want to learn more about how I do all of this to flip cards, I have a course as well as the data plan I mentioned for Flip List, which looks at card data and finds cards that look like good opportunities to flip for a profit in the short term. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks.